There's nothing more in this world that I don't want to do than get up out of this bed. But I want to win my fight, so I have to get up. It's 6:30 a.m. I'm going to the gym. So I have a gym that I like specifically use for lifting, and then I have the fight gym where I train, where I can use like the bags. I really wanted to run this morning, so I was gonna go to my regular gym, and my regular gym has bags, but there's not a lot of room to like kick, and I need to practice getting my head off the center line when I kick, because I'm not doing that as much as I should. So I think I'm gonna go to my MMA gym so I can practice on the bag, but they don't have a treadmill, so there's not really anywhere to run except for outside, which I could do, but I don't know if I feel like it. So I'm gonna do the assault bike, which I hate. I literally hate the assault bike, but it's good for me. So also, Simone's counter leg kicks are so good. This is currently my leg for Simone's counters. It doesn't look that bad, but it hurts. This is my current shit. Welcome to the life. Studio. We got the lovely James. Loving his life on this Friday morning, huh?
Yep. Beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day to be alive. This is the setup they did for the owner. Honestly, this is kind of a sick setup, but not fun to
No, it's cool. It's chill.
It's great. Love it. I love it here. Hatch Bay. That's crazy. What the heck? This is such a cool little spot. Like, these flowers are so bizarre. So I'm running to get a coffee right now. I wanted to be in the lighting, but I guess not. So it's been kind of a busy day. None of the studios are really open. Yeah, I saw the artist that I really like. That's such a golden retriever. I saw him today. He gave me a hug, little angel boy. And then the lead singer of a really hilarious, it's not a hilarious band, but like, if I said the name, you'd be like, oh. But yeah, the lead singer of the band, I didn't realize he was the lead singer. Like, I know the band, but I never really like cared about them that much. No offense, much love. I definitely know your music, but I don't like listen. I didn't grow up on it. My mom's from Spain, okay, don't judge me. But yeah, so there's like a bigger band that was there, and I didn't know who I was talking to, but there was a bunch of people in the room, and apparently it was the lead singer, which is like actually hilarious. So yeah, anyway, I was talking to the lead singer, and he was like, oh, hi, like I didn't get to get your name, like none of that. So then we started kind of chit-chatting, and he was super cool. Like, he had great energy, and he shook my hand, and I was like, oh, you're warm, like I'm super cold. And he like went and gave me a hug, and I went to James after, and I was like, I know they're all there, but I don't know who's like in the band and who's like the engineer. And he was like, oh, that's the lead singer. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm going to get coffee now, because you know me. Grab grabbing one for my manager as well. And then yeah, I'll go to sparring tonight. Gonna push the intensity. Yesterday was freaking intense, but I need it and I know what I want, so gotta put in the work. I did the assault bike this morning, hit the bag a little bit. I might have been a little lazy on the bag, but yeah, it's hard to get yourself to push. Like when you can quit just before you hit the threshold, like it's hard. It's like, how do you show up for yourself like that? Like how do you depend on yourself like that? I don't know. It's very like mental, spiritual, all of that. So I got my coffees. I actually am kind of behind now because I'm leaving at 4. It's probably like 3 something now. But I met a girl and like I heard her talking to the barista. I asked her about a show. So I was like, do you make music? Yada, yada, yada. We started talking. I was like, I work at the studio up the street. And yeah, we just kind of started chit-chatting. And yeah, she was a vibe. She was so sweet. So I made a little friend on my way.
I'm not excited.
You're not excited?
No.
What do you mean? You don't want to organize all of these cables?
Yes.
Really?
This is the definition of hell.
No, actually. This really is.
These ones.
Alright. I'm turning off the fan power on this. This? No, this. That feels right? So this is called cable management. We did not set up the session. This is just what it happened to look like. What's that?
Not different books.
Oh, you using a different one?
I'm testing different books.
If we can even do that. Is that even possible?
Ideally, in a great, perfect world, we could, but they're all so intertwined that I think it's just gonna naturally happen as we pull cables out.
Did you tie these together?
They're not together, but I'll put them together. Here, you can just toss me the whole thing.
Okay.
Why'd you throw it at me? James just tried to take my head off.
I can't believe you didn't catch that.
What's problematic is that the Velcros are sticking to my outfit.
No, that's good. You can keep them holstered.
Could you toss me my... Or
No.
don't toss it, but could you hand me my coffee?
You said throw it to you violently?
What's all this aggression?
I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling it today.
Yeah, you know, you should put the gloves on.
No, I'm alright.
I want a sip of that $500 wine.
Too bad.
Is it a white wine?
No,
Really?
it's red.
I've only seen him drink a white.
Oh, it's just like a gift?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make music with me, please.
He's gonna come in, he's gonna be like, who did these cables?
Huh?
I'll be like,
Yeah, who did these cables? We need to fire them.
oh,
Hey, I'm
I'm
saying for
making
me
it
too,
look
man.
pretty.
I
I'm
don't-
making it look pretty
Where's
for
this one
yourself. It's
Out?
plugged into channel 9. Do you need to know beyond that? 'Cause I can go down the list of all the patches.
Like just straight in.
Yeah.
Cool. Hear anything.
Oh, that's me.
He's like, my hearing is 20/20. Got the best ears in town.
No.
Hey, we need James for this
I
Christmas.
think you'd be good on the keys. I
I'm
was
a great
Well,
mother.
well, really, we should just ask you because you are our mother.
You're our mother bird. I was gonna say
Yeah, shoot.
Mateus is here. I'm vlogging.
Yeah, I'm back.
Y'all already know.
Vlog
This
squad.
time
I
at
came
the
at the
bird.
absolutely wrong time.
No, you literally
I
did.
came at the worst time ever.
We were literally
Yeah, this is a
reorganizing all of
tragic time
this.
to be here.
Yeah, that was crazy.
We don't have an incubus, do we?
Yeah, we gotta make
I can make one. Let me grab
Yeah.
paper. Input 1, 2.
this
is
is
the-
beat. You can just say B3 for now.
Me too.
Yeah, we got change.
Oh, I spelled input wrong. LOL. Okay.
INPUT.
Pianos 3 and 4.
APIs 5, 12, 3, and 4. No, there is. There should be. Try it on the table in the control room.
So it's output.
So there's this actually is not going. This is tie line, right? Tie line.
Yeah. It's crunch time. There's the time is now. I just did sparring a little under 2 hours because I keep injuring my shin. And then I did the assault bike again, which sucks. This time I'll do 3 minutes, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds, just like kind of going slower pace. I do that for 3 minutes, then I have a minute slow pace, and then I get back into the 3 minutes. So that's how you know I'm tired. This time I did the full last minute, just bumping some gospel music. I've been slacking a little bit in my spirituality and my Christianity, so I'm just trying to get it back. Not that it ever leaves you, but you know, it ebbs and flows. Sometimes you're doing good and you're close, and then sometimes it feels like you're far, but he's always there. So yeah, just bumping gospel, trying to get my mind right, visualizing. I'm about to go meditate. They've been telling me, one person told me, Simone told me, she's like, you need to sit down and like meditate and visualize yourself winning, like visualize what you're gonna do. And then another really good fighter, Diego, said the same thing to me just now in my DMs. So I'm definitely gonna go take some time to do that and stretch. Like I said, I keep injuring myself, so I need to ice it tonight. Probably go home and edit and get some good sleep. I work tomorrow, so yeah. After this, I think I definitely want to cut to 115, 100%. Like, not even just to like do my next fight, but I think I just want to walk around at 115. So yeah, this is where I'm at. Just trying to put in the work. The time is now, so peace. All right, I'm out. I kind of took a while, just kind of stretching really well and meditating. I have this awful shin bruise, and low-key I banged my knee a couple times, but there was one real good one that's kind of really hurting, so I'm gonna ice that when I get home. I've been gifted, it's not mine to keep, but I've been given the sacred headgear. Apparently Simone's used it, Ali has used it. So yeah, I'm gonna need this for the fight, and yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Ooh, I hope I didn't get a ticket. But yeah, I'm showing up for myself, I'm putting in the work, and honestly it's kind of just like, I haven't even done the fight yet, but it's just like motivating me for the next one already, because I just feel like I'm 125 right now. It's a little heavy for my height, but I kind of feel like just in general I want to be walking around at 115, and that's what I really should be fighting at. So it's kind of already motivating me to cut that weight like ASAP after, because I don't see why I can't, you know? Like, I'm already pushing the intensity the way that I am now. If I kept doing that, like, I'm gonna be good. Pushing the intensity the way that I am now, and I just like even push past that, which I think after this fight I will, because like it's like literally shedding a skin, and I think I've talked about this already, but you're like shedding a skin and you're understanding a new like level and a new version of what you can push yourself to. So I just kind of feel like right now with like the cardio and everything, I'm kind of pushing myself a little bit more. Like, I'm not allowing myself to cheat. I feel like sometimes you get comfortable and we're like, oh, I can cheat a little bit, you know what I mean? Because you don't have to be accountable for anything. But at the same time, like, I know what I want as far as my body goals even, and so I'm like, okay, I'm 125, I can get to 115. Like, if I just keep training the way I am now and like push the intensity after my first fight, like I could be walking around like that. Like, if I just keep these eating habits that I have like kind of created from everything, like I'll be good. So yeah, we're doing it. We're showing up for ourselves. We're doing it. I'm feeling good more and more. Just putting in the work. So yeah. Okay, I decided to stop for a little protein bar. Y'all, look at the gains. I'm gonna drop to 115 after this. Okay, hear me out. I have no shame. I'm gonna flex in the middle of this grocery store. That's like the current. But I wanna be leaner, you know what I mean? That's why I wanna drop to 115. Because if I drop to 115, it's over. Alright, truth be told, y'all, I only got one video done. I wanted to get two, but honestly, what time is it? So blind. It's 1 a.m. and I wanna get up early to make sure that I hit the gym. Even though I'm so freaking sore. Let me show you the legs, okay? Y'all. Oh my gosh. I feel like it's not even doing it justice. A little more lighting. Yeah. That's the worst one. Simone's got them counter kicks on lock. Anyway, yeah. I'm happy with how I'm pushing myself for this fight. I just want to keep pushing it. The thing that I do feel really bad about is the studio. Like, I'm just having to like leave early to make it to my practices in preparation for the fight, and like trying to prep to retake my tests. So I just feel like everybody's passing me up because I waited so long. Like, I had a time where like I took a break because I was finding a new job, and then I visited Indiana, and then my sister was here, and I should have taken the test before then, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it after. That way it's like not stressing me. And then I got the promotion, and then things changed with that, and I decided to decline the offer, and my manager went to Mexico and was gone for like literally like 2 months, and I just wasn't at the studio at all. So it's like so much time has passed, and then on top of that 2 months I didn't go for an extra month because I was just busy, and then I went back to Indiana again. So much time has passed that I'm like, okay, I need to get back in the studio to make sure that I pass the test. And like, I'm doing my best. I'm trying to lock in as much as I can. But with the fight and everything, it's like been a little hard. Like, I'm still obviously learning and like doing things, but I just need to make sure that I have everything locked in my brain. Like, I need to know for 100% fact everything. Pretty much everything. So I just really need to show up for myself in that, and it's just hard with the lack of time that I have. And I usually volunteer once a week with kids, and I've been thinking about that a lot, and I really want to get back into that because I just feel like I haven't been locked in with my faith as I was or as I have been. And it's natural, you know, it ebbs and flows, but I want to be close to my God, and I know that I'm starting to slip when I cuss a lot, because God has convicted me about cussing. But I go through these phases where I do really good not cussing, and then I go through these phases where I cuss like a sailor, and that's how I know I'm falling off. And your girl's been cussing like a sailor. So yeah, that's my truth. I'm gonna speak it. I'm gonna be honest about it. But yeah, so I just really want to get back in with my faith, and I was really thinking about it, and I was like, what can I do? And because like I went to church last week, but still it's like more than that. So I've been trying to be conscious and aware, and I think acts of service would help, like serving and devoting my time, like not just being in the midst of everything that I do all the time. So I do want to get back volunteering with the kids, but I don't have time for that right now. So my first step of action was for my roommate, because she's leaving tomorrow for mini vacay, and the dishes were piled to the top, and she's literally waking up at 5 a.m. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna clean them all for her so she wakes up tomorrow and she doesn't have to stress, because we do this thing. She loves to cook. I don't like to cook, so she cooks. I pay her for part of the groceries, and I literally have meal prep, and it's literally so amazing. It's literally so amazing, and she's such a good cook. So I was like, let me just clean these pile of dishes so she can go tomorrow and she don't gotta worry about a thing, you know? So that's my first step of my acts of service. But pray for me, y'all. I just have so much to do and so much expectation on myself, and it feels like all these people who started interning after me are like taking their tests, and I'm like, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing, like, I feel like I should be past them, but I can't be in that mindset. everything in proper time, and I'm doing more than just the studio, so it makes sense, right? But it's just, you know, part of you hates to see people passing you up, which really it's not passing you up because things look different for everyone, and the timeline isn't a straight line, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's where I'm at. But I edited one video and I'm gonna try to get the other one done tomorrow so I can upload it for that day. But yeah, much love. You're the best. Thank you for watching my videos. Bye.